friends, it's Amanda here from Fun Hands-On Learning. I'm super excited today to show you some new activities that I'm going to be doing with my pre-K and kindergarten students for at least 2 weeks. And I have a whole bunch of literacy activities here, and then off to the side where you can't see, I have some math activities. I am not sure how long this video is going to be, so I might break it into 2 parts and just show you the literacy activities in this video and the math activities in a separate one. But if I don't take too long, I can show them all in one video. I haven't decided how that's going to go yet. I actually don't have a whole lot of math activities to show in this video, only because I already did a math activity video. My last one was showing you addition activities, and we're going to be doing all of those activities as well. So I only have a few math activities, so I might be able to fit it into this video if I stop talking so much. Okay, so I'm ready to get into it, and I'm ready to show you. If you've never seen any of my videos, first of all, I want to say welcome to my channel. I am a homeschool mom to 8 kiddos. And I'm a former elementary school teacher. I used to teach the primary grade children, kindergarten, 1st and 2nd grade. And we've been homeschooling now for 10 years. I believe this is our 10th or 11th year. I always forget when I'm counting. But yeah, it's been at least a decade of homeschooling now. And here on my channel, I like to show you hands-on ways to teach children, especially young children in the pre-K, kindergarten, 1st grade age level. So if that interests you, then stick around, check out my channel, visit through my playlists, and yeah, I'm sure that there's something that might interest you on my channel. But getting into this, let's start with the very first activity. Okay, so I'm going to start with this. These are alphabet letter sound fluency cards, and this is brand new. I have just started creating a bundle of activities called Reading Fun for pre-K and kindergarten. And so this is going to be a bundle of fun activities to teach phonics. It's a great addition to my Phonics for Reading curriculum if you guys have that curriculum. So this is one of the first activities in the new bundle, and by the way, links to everything will be below. And if you purchase this bundle right now, you're going to save a whole lot because you'll get everything subsequently for free. And you can read about it on the website. But let's get into this activity. So this activity here is alphabet letter sound fluency. It's kind of like the first section of my Learn to Read Leveled Fluency pages. If you know those, there's 4 sections that the kids do every single day to practice their phonics. And so this is like that first section. And what we are going to do with these is we can do a couple different things. The first thing is we can practice our sounds, okay? All right, so to practice our sounds, we would do something like this. Ah, I, ah, 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 I, and so on. Notice how the first page has just the vowels. Okay, so I have 2 pages of just the vowels. Then I have 2 pages of just consonants. And all the rest of the pages, there's 20 pages, the rest of them are a mix of consonants and vowels, okay? Now, one of the things that's different about this set than any other kind of fluency set that I've ever done is this one has lowercase and capital letters. So the children have to be able to differentiate and recognize the different letters first. So let's just pick a random page. And another thing that you can do with these, instead of just doing the sounds, you can have them do letter recognition. So they can do something like this. Capital B, lowercase a. Capital Y, lowercase n, lowercase w, lowercase I, capital L, capital V. You get the idea, okay? And another thing you can have them do is, I have in my hand here a dry erase marker, and I'm going to show you on this page because you can see it's already pink because I had practiced on this page and then erased it. So you can kind of see where the erasers were, so I need to erase it a little bit better next time. But what you can have them do is you can have them circle lowercase letters and underline, excuse me, capital letters. Okay? Circle, 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 circle lowercase, underline capital. Okay, and then lastly, you can, of course, always have them match up the letters. So if you have letter manipulatives, like I have right here, I'm going to use these manipulatives in this video. I have a handful of different letter manipulatives. If you see my other videos, I actually have a lot of different letter manipulatives. But I love this set. It's a magnetic alphabet letter set. The back has magnets on them. So I love this set. I also have another magnetic letter set where the consonants are blue and the vowels are red, which would also be a really good set to use with this. But basically you could have them match up the letters. So here's capital P, so you'd have them find capital P in their letters and then match them up. Okay. Lowercase t, have them find lowercase t, lowercase q. You get the idea. So they're going to go through all of their magnetic letters and kind of start matching them up. Okay. I also have a smaller set of letters that we could use. Since these are a little bit big for this, they might start running into each other. You might want to use a smaller set, and I definitely have other sets that we could use, but I'm just giving you an example of something that you could do with this. So these fluency cards, I love doing sound fluency with my kids because they literally, it teaches them to read. It really does, because if they practice the sounds every single day, then when they get to words, it's like no-brainer. Sounding out a word is the easiest thing because they've done the sounds so much. They know all the sounds. So sounding out a simple like consonant, vowel, consonant word is like, I mean, they can do it. Like my son is 4 now, but he was doing it at 2. Well, he was definitely doing it at 3, but I want to say he was reading like small words at 2. Okay. So, and that's just because we practiced our alphabet from when he was a baby, basically, because he would see me doing it with his older brothers with homeschool. Okay, I'm going to show you the next activity that's brand new that goes with these cards. Again, these activities are from my new reading fun for pre-K and kindergarten activity bundle, and I think that you guys are going to really enjoy these activities. I'm really putting a lot into them, and I'm excited, and so I really think you're going to have fun, and I think that these are great activities. I'm specifically making this activity bundle, this reading bundle, for teachers who are like have intervention kids or small groups. These are great activities and things to do with small groups. They're great things to do every single day with your students. I am going to be doing a video soon on how I teach phonics. Okay, I turned the camera around because I hate when people are talking and all you can do is see their hands. So I just wanted to talk to you face to face for a second. I am so excited because I have found a way. I'm going to be able to sell my activities to you guys directly. So you guys are going to be able to save some money, and I want to be able to save some money. So currently my store is on Teachers Pay Teachers. That's how that's where I post all of my activities, and that's where you guys get them from. But Teachers Pay Teachers takes a huge cut of what I sell. So they take a big percentage of what I sell. And so I have to price my my curriculum and my activities kind of high so that I can actually make some money. So now I've found a way. I've got my own website, and I'm starting it up. And I'm putting all my activities on there, and you guys are going to be able to buy directly from me. Now, I'm not getting rid of Teachers Pay Teachers. Don't worry. So if you've ever bought anything from me on Teachers Pay Teachers, it's still going to be there. I'm still going to post things on there forever, just because that's where most people know me, and that's where they get my activities from. Sorry, I'm just seeing this makeup, and it's driving me crazy. But I'm going to have a new place where you can buy directly from me, and then that way the prices will be a little bit less. And I will start linking to that, and we'll talk more about that in separate videos. But for now, that's that. All right, so let's get into this next activity. Okay, so this activity is called Short Vowel Word Houses. And the children are going to be practicing some words that are missing the short vowels. So I have these houses here. I have A, E, I, O, and U for all the short vowels. And then I have cards in this pocket chart. Let me show you this pocket chart. All right, so these are all the different cards, and they're missing the short vowel. So what the children are going to do is they are going to have to put pictures in the right house. So there's A, E, I. I also have O and U. Okay, so for example, here is the card jam, jam. Well, that would go in the A house. Okay, let's try this one. Net goes in the A house. All right, we have, let's find an I. Pin, pin goes in the short I house. Isn't this cute? So they would continue on and fill up all their cards. Here's U. So let's see. Sun would go on U. And there's 4 pictures, as you can see, for each house. And then they're just going to fill up their house. It's so cute. Fox goes on O. You can see that. Okay, so yeah, I love this activity. I think it's super cute. It's brand new. I'll leave a link below to it. Okay, friends, this tray that I have here is working on ending sounds, and these are some old activities. If you know me, I still use my old activities a lot. Some of these activities are in my old kindergarten literacy curriculum, I believe. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that these activities are in that curriculum. It's one of the, I think that was the very first curriculum I ever wrote. But I still use the activities, and we still get a lot of use out of them. They've been through a lot of children, believe it or not. So one of the activities are these ending sound mats. So these ones look like this, okay? And then I also have these kind here. All right, so I will try to leave links to everything below. And because it's been years since I made these, it says 2017 on them, I sometimes forget what things are what, but I will find them and I will always have everything linked below. All right, so what I have here, you can use this with regular magnetic letters, or you can use it with the letters that it comes with. What I did originally when I made this activity is I cut out all the letters, laminated them, and then I put magnets on the back of them because we used this on a cookie sheet and I wanted them to have magnets. But you don't have to have it on a cookie sheet. Right now I have it on just an art tray, so they're not going to be magnetic. But if you did do this activity on a cookie tray, then they would stick. Okay. All right. So basically you're going to do the ending sound. So the ending sounds here, we have bat. They're going to find the T. Okay, so one of the things I would recommend is having your letters laid out either in a pocket chart or using something like this that's already pre-sorted for you, because I can't stand when the kids are doing activities and it takes them forever to find. They know the answer, they just can't find the letter. And so that defeats the purpose, because what you're wanting them to do is practicing the sound. So if they know the sound, you want them to be able to find the letter quickly and not do what I'm doing, which is like flipping through here, trying to find what goes where, okay? So, yeah, so what I like to do, which I did not do right now, is either put the letters nice in order in a pocket chart for them to grab from, or you can... Again, you can use letters like this that are already pre-sorted. So instead of using those letters, you could use something like this so they know where to grab their letter from. So let me show you that. So on these ending sound mats, you place the letter over the picture, okay? So ring ends with G. Grab my letter G and I just place it right on the mat, okay? Top ends with P. Okay, and I'm using this right here, and I'm just grabbing the letters out. Okay, fox ends with X. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to cover up all of their pictures with their magnetic letters. Okay, or you could use these letters too that I have here. But since the magnetic letters are already sorted in this tray, then it makes it easier, right? There's a couple of different examples of pages that we could do with that. Okay, and then also for ending sounds, I have our phonics activity cards. Ending sounds. So what can you do with these? You can use your clips. Okay, I know everybody has seen clip cards before. So we are just going to use our clips here, and we're going to clip the ending sounds. So dog ends with G. and duck ends with K. And of course, some kids do get mixed up and they'll mark the D because they're thinking they're doing beginning sounds. You got to remind them you're listening for the sound at the end. All right, so they're going to clip their ending sounds, okay? Then another way you can do it, so if you don't want to do the clips, because sometimes children have a hard time doing the clips, and if you're not really working on fine motor, you're working on phonics, and you just want them to be able to find their answer, you can use something like this. These are erasers, and then you can just have them cover up their answer with the erasers instead of clips. So dress ends with S, so I could just use my little erasers instead. Or you can even, let me get my marker out again, you can just have them circle. So flower ends with R, okay? If you've, laminated your cards, of course. So a couple of different modes of completing this activity. All right, moving right along. This red tray has some activities from my Phonics for Reading curriculum. And these activities are from Unit 2, working on short vowels. That's kind of where we're at right now with the kiddos that I'm working with. But the nice part about my Phonics for Reading curriculum is you can skip to different levels just depending on where your children are at and what they're working on. I have in years past been doing maybe a unit, a lower unit with some of my younger kids, and then a higher unit with an older child, okay? So you can just grab units and mix them up depending on what your children need. So like if you want to work on diphthongs, you could work on that unit. If you want to work on short vowels like we are, you can do that unit. So whatever your children need at the time, it doesn't have to be sequential. You can pick and choose. So that is one thing that I love about my Phonics for Reading curriculum. And it's also another good thing to use with small groups, intervention groups, and just any children who are learning to read. Okay, so these Flip It books are from, I'm going to put this to the side for a second, are from that second unit, and we are going to be working on these. So I have shown these in many videos in the past, but like, for example, this book, they just mark the vowel, okay? You can see the pages, so they can mark the vowel with their little manipulatives, any manipulatives you have. So here we have lamp is short A, and nest is short E. So they would just put their manipulatives in there. Flip the page, skunk is short U, stop is short O, and so on, okay? So this is Flip It book number 2. There's a couple different ones. This is Flip It book number 3. I didn't grab Flip It book number 1 or number 4. So we're just going to be doing these two. And in this one, they have to use their magnetic letters. And they're going to put the correct vowel sound in. So let's get those out again. So bug would be U. See that? And red would be E, and so on, okay? So there's that. If you don't have magnetic letters, you can always use your handy dandy marker and have them do dry erase markers to fill in the letters. Center from my Phonics for Reading curriculum, and it is called Spin, Build, Read, Write. Okay, so I'm going to take this one out of the bag and show you. Clearly we've used this before, and this one might need water to get it off. So let's use a different one. Okay, so it comes with these cards. This has short A. You can do short A, short E, short I, O, and U. Okay, any of the cards you want. Let's do short O. I just feel like doing O right now. And I'm going to put my spinner on the short O card. I get these spinners from Amazon. You can always check out my Amazon affiliate store link in the description box if you're looking for things. Like if you're looking for the trays that I keep my letters in, I get those off Amazon too. I believe those will be in my store, and so will these spinners. So I just have a little piece of tape there that I just stick it on there with. You can also use Velcro, and then it'll come on and off. And yeah. All right, so let me show you how this activity works. This is a spin. You spin, and whatever it lands on. So it landed on hot, so that they're going to use their letters, and they're going to have to make the word hot. All right, where's my T? Hot, and then they have to write it with their dry erase marker. Okay, then they would erase that and start over, spin again. Let's see what we get. We're doing all short O's. We're going to get dog. So again, you're going to do the same thing. They're going to build it, spin it, build it, write it. Okay, and then they'll do that for all the different vowels. All right, this next activity is called Farming for CVC Words. So again, we're doing the short vowel word theme here today. And for whatever reason, I don't have this in a slipcase. I usually, do I have one over here? I don't. All right, so I don't know why. Let me look. Oh, yeah, I don't have one here either. I don't know why I didn't grab any, do you know what I'm talking about? Like I slide these in those plastic sleeves, and then it keeps it really nice when we do the activity. So I won't have it like this when we do the activity. It'll be in a nice plastic sleeve. But this is the mat, and then these are the cards. So you have the word cards and you have the picture cards. And so what the children do is they are going to grab a card. Now you can do this. I've done this before in a sensory bin where they have to find the words. You could also do it where you just put them upside down. And then they grab a card, they flip it over, and they place it on the mat, and then they find the matching picture card. So mine is right here up front, but you can see there's all sorts of different pictures, and they're all farmers because the theme is farming, which I think is super cute. But this one would match with this one. They would put that on there, and then they would build the word down here with their magnetic letters. You could do it with your magnets, letters right there like that, or let me show you this other set. I did grab one other letter manipulative set out. Okay, I'm going to show you real quick this other letter set that I took out, and this is from Learning Resources, and they're just like these letter blocks, and one side has capital letters and one side has lowercase letters, so I like these a lot. And you could use something like this with this activity too. So let's try a different one, and let's say your child grabbed, okay, fox. So they're gonna find the fox, place it on their mat, and then they're going to use their letters. So the fun part about this is when they grab the letter and they put it in the box, you can say, well, we're going to use lowercase letters. So then they can just flip it around. And they are, you know, recognizing the difference between those capitals and those lowercase letters. Okay, these are the last two literacy activities that I took out for us to do for the next 2 weeks. And this, let's see, this one here is beginning sounds. And by the way, these activities, so if you're a classroom teacher, these activities are great for centers. But if you are a small group, like, or if you are, when I was a classroom teacher, I also did small group reading with different groups. And so these would be great to do with a small group. Or I also, when I was a classroom teacher. I know we had intervention teachers that came in and they would take a group of like 2, 3, 4 students and work with them on specific skills. And so these kind of activities are great for that. I know most of you watching are probably homeschool parents because this is perfect for homeschooling, and that's what I do. But sometimes I do think about those teachers who watch my videos that have classrooms and how they can use these activities as well. So just a thought there. I always love hearing from you guys and how you're using it. Of course, these are great to use one-on-one or one-on-2 or one-on-3. That's why they're perfect for homeschool. But you can make it work in a bigger classroom as well. So, all right. So this activity, this activity is beginning sounds, and I think I made this last year. Yeah, it says 2022. So this is fairly new, and so we've done it before, but we're going to do it again because spring will come. It's March and it's still kind of cold where we live in the Midwest, but I will say that spring will come. So we're going to do this activity in the hopes that spring is coming soon, right? There you go. Okay, so what they do is they just take a card and they're just doing beginning sounds. So pig, they need to find the P for pig. And again, if I were you, I would put these cards in a little pocket chart so it's easier for them to find their letters. Or lay them out on a desk, something like that. So, okay, there we go. So we have pig. Isn't that super cute with the little flower? All right, let's do this one. This one is missing the V for van. I just love this. I just think it's so cute just because, I don't know, flowers make me smile, right? All right, bug. Okay, so there you go. You get the idea with this activity. Okay, this last activity is still an activity I take out all the time. I made it a while ago. It's a free download. If you go to my website, you can get it for free. Well, actually, if you go to my Teachers Pay Teachers website, you can get it for free. I haven't uploaded it onto my new website where you can get things directly from me, but I will, and you'll be able to get it free there as well soon. It's going to take me a long time, you guys, to get all of my products onto my new website. But I'm excited about it. And like I said, I'm still keeping my Teachers Pay Teachers website. I'm not changing anything with that. So I'm still going to be uploading new things there. So if you like to use that website, or if you've bought from me before and you want to always be able to download your stuff, it'll always still be there. But I would encourage you, once I get my website really going, to start buying from me directly, because you're going to save. I'll be able to post my resources for a little bit cheaper on that site. So I'll get into that more later. But what this is these are, the puzzles that they put together to make CVC words. So here's pig. I don't have them in order. Of course I don't have them in order ready for this video. I'm so unprepared. Okay, so there we go. So P-I-G. And once they put the letters together, or once I put the picture together, it makes the word. Isn't that so cute? And then you can use your you can use your magnetic letters, or you can use like my letters I have over here, and you can build the same word and sound it out. Use it in a sentence, whatever you want to do. There you go. So pig. All right, so you get the idea. There's lots of different cards here for all the different vowel sounds, I should say. So A, E, I, O, and U, there's cards for all of them. Let's see if I can find another one that's kind of together. Here's one. All right, this one is den. D-N, den. D. Whoa. N. The lion is in his, he's in his den. Okay, if you're still with me, I think I am going to go through these math activities in this same video. Hopefully this won't be super long, but I wanted to show you these and just get them in here for you. So, like I said, I already did a video on all the addition activities that we're going to be doing in the next 2 weeks, because addition is one of our skills that we're focusing on. But I also wanted to show you these 2 activities that we're going to do, or no, a couple activities that we're also going to do. All right, so let me show you the first one. A lot of these activities come from my early learners math curriculum. This one comes from the unit, on teen numbers. Okay, so this is Bubble Trouble teen numbers. As you can see, it has teen numbers on it, and there's a missing number, and these are bubbles. Okay, so the girl is blowing a bubble here, and she's got 11, 12, something, 14. What comes next? So you can have the children write their answer in with a dry erase marker, or, like I like to use, you can use number manipulatives. These are from a Melissa and Doug puzzle. So I've got 11 through 20. So what you want to have your students do first is put them all in order. All right, so that's a math skill in itself. Then you're going to use it in the activity. So 11, 12, what comes next? 13. Okay, so they're just going to place their number right in the empty spot, or they can write it. What comes before 13? 12. Okay, you get the idea. They're just going to find the missing number in all of these cute little bubble strips. Here's another activity from my teen number unit of my early learners math curriculum. And this one is before and after. So this is hiking. The little guy is hiking. So it's called hiking before and after. So it has a hiking theme. And what you do is there's cards with numbers on them. And you want to place those in the middle on this green spot. And then they flip over a card, and I have 12. What comes before 12? What comes after 12? And they're going to have to place the numbers in there. Again, if you don't have number manipulatives, you can, of course, use a dry erase marker and write them on your mat, okay? All right, so then we did that one. Let's flip over the next card. 17. What comes before 17? What comes after? And again, we're practicing those teen numbers, okay? Okay, this is another activity from that same unit of my early learners math curriculum. It's called Honey Count and Cover. And I just love this one because my students love this one as well, my kiddos. They love this one, and I don't know, they love it because, guess what, you get to use Play-Doh. Okay, so you want to have a little bit of dough for this activity. And what they do is they're going to take a card, all right, well, it can be any of them. I'm going to grab this one. And they have to count the dots on the 20 frame. Okay, these are 20 frames. So here has 18 dots. So then they have to find the number 18 on the mat. It's right there. They're going to put a glob of Play-Doh on the number, and then they're going to stand their card on there. Okay, just like that. All right. So then they're going to do another one. Okay, here's my next card. I have 5, 10, 11, 12, 13. So now I need to find 13. 13 is right here. I'm going to place my Play-Doh on there because the Play-Doh is what holds up my card. And then they're going to stick their card in there. They love doing this, by the way. So there you go, and then they're just going to keep on going until they can put their sticks on there and fill up their mat. Okay, we're almost done here, guys. One more activity after this one. This one is teen number strip puzzles, and I know you guys have probably seen something like this before. So these puzzles, this is also from that same unit in my curriculum, and they just have to put the numbers in order to make the puzzle. So once they have the numbers in order, then it makes a picture, as you can see. And then you would have them count 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. And then you can ask them what would come next. Of course, we know 20. 20 comes next. All right, y'all, we made it to the very last activity. This one is numbers to 20, and this is a newer activity. So I'm sure you've seen it maybe in a kind of a more recent video, maybe a video from last year. And it is just basically finding missing numbers. So it comes with the cards, all right, right here. And then you have to fill in your missing numbers to 20, okay? So again, I would put these cards into a pocket chart when you go to do this with the students, or have them laid out so that they can see what they're doing. And then they just basically find the missing cards. You know, they count and they find the missing cards and they place them where they go. So here's just an example, and it comes with, here, let me take these cards off. It comes with a plethora of activity mats. So here's just one, but there's lots of different mats with different numbers missing, okay? Oops, you can see that. And again, when I do this with the kids, I put the mats into the plastic sleeves to keep them really nice. Here's one that has all the numbers in it. In case you want to practice counting first, you have an example mat, okay? So for those kids who are just really learning to count. But I don't need that for my kids. My kids are just basically going to be filling in missing numbers like so. Okay, and then it also comes with these cards, and these are just counting cards. So they just take the numbers, and again, I'll have these numbers in a pocket chart probably, and then they take the card. Also, I've done this activity, I know, I've done this activity in a sensory bin where I had all of the, did I have the numbers hidden? No, yes, I think I had the numbers hidden, or I had the cards hidden, one of the two, and they had to find no, I had the numbers hidden, and when they would take a card, then they had to find the number. But you can do it this way too. Sorry, be all confusing. All right, here we go. Okay, so so here I have 6, and so I would find the number 6. Of course, I don't know where it's at. Here we go. And they place it on the card. Okay, so it's just number matching. Okay, here we have 10, 15, 16. Okay, I think I saw 16. Did I see 16? Oh my goodness. Here it is. Okay. So yeah, they're number matching basically, but it does help the children learn, like, this is, each row is 5, and then 2 rows is 10, 3 rows is 15, so they can hopefully easily see the number in their brain, like, okay, 5, 10, 15, one more is 16. And that's kind of what you're wanting them to get to, is to quickly see that this is 10 and then 5 more is 15. All right, you don't really want them to still continually have to do 1, 2, 3. You can, if that's where they're at, but you want them to start noticing that, hey, this group here is 10, and then that's 5 more, so then just 3 more than that. Or they can notice that, wait a minute, I know that 2 of these is 20, 2 less than 20 is what? Okay, so just different ways to think about it, but to quickly get their answer instead of having to sit there and count 1, 2, 3. Quickly getting their answer is the key to these cards. All right, you guys, so that is it. We made it to the end of the video. Thank you so much for watching. Again, check out the links below. I am super excited to be bringing to you my very own website that I'm trying to get ready. I will link it below, but again, you can only purchase a few things on there because I just have to upload everything to that website, so it's going to take a while. But you can purchase a few things on there for now, and you can, of course, always purchase at my Teachers Pay Teacher store. Every single activity that you saw in this video will be linked. There will be ways to get them, and I will see you next time, guys. Bye!